496 to report the river. 496 to clear bomber and visual room 1 approach 199, so far. Delta 1618 to set maintain 3000 with a left turn heading 050 report the river. You have 4352 to set maintain 4000, then speed 190.
Rebel soul child got a fist balled. I'm a respawn of ancestors and I'm blessed on. They are not him, tell him fess up. I get check stub, hella carefree, nothing scares me, hella reckless. Yeah, I got next up, right? No, we not the same, cause see when I look in your iris, you likely to talk but not ready to ride. You do better keeping it quiet. My pen is ignited, my soul is enlightened. I like who I am, but I'm biased. Their palette is right, and my drip is a fountain. I'm not like these regular guys. All of that talk is misguided. She like the way I make the tape print, but the way I make the words play is grim. I'm the reaper reaching for the kill switch, the label cut the check like the bladesmith. Something sparking where his brain is. The beat is somewhere where they prayers in. Geronimo, the way I make the bass jump when no parachute is tasteless. They likely to run their mouth, but when they see you face to face, they quick with the shape shift. Up through the night, work the grave shift, batted from the cradle to the grave. Big mad how they face tense, look both ways for you catch fade. I'm a nice guy on the inside, still I'm not somebody to be played with. Keep it all the way 1,000. I don't remember how the ground feels. I left the city, I've been browsing, treading water that they drown in. My head on the swivel, yeah. It's only really my surroundings. They keep it all the way 1,000. I don't remember how the ground feels. I left the city,
Yo. What's good, family, friends, and fellow enthusiasts? Welcome aboard on this good Sunday afternoon. We are back at it, my friends. Yes, sir. We're going to try to get our check ride done in this Q4XP. We streamed this thing last week when it first dropped, and we absolutely slammed it on the runway. Some of you was there for that. It was like almost 500 foot a minute. So we've been practicing. We're going to try to better that. Me and my boy Geo here, we've been practicing. So I've been getting pretty decent landing rates. So we're going to try to put that to the test today. Also, we're calling this the check ride because we are signed in on VetSim, and we're going to see if we can get something done. We do have tower here in DCA, so we've got some coverage, not full coverage, but it's a short flight down to Norfolk. This is Piedmont flight 515 with service to Norfolk, and then we'll be going on up to Atlantic City and then potentially coming back down to Richmond. So without further ado, let's go ahead and give you the flight information here. Come over here to our flight plan. We're going to be cruising at flight level 190 this evening with a block fuel of 5.4. And we're going to be departing DCA on runway 01 via the Amy 1 departure, transition, then direct to Phaged, direct to Steam, and then direct to Norfolk 05. Glad you can join me this evening. Here is your flight information. Let's check chat. Captain Geo, welcome aboard. What's up, my man? Tidline, very, very good friend of mine. Welcome aboard. Good to see you. Michael Foster, good to have you, my friend. So with that said, let's go ahead and hop into the cockpit. We are in the turnaround state, so all we got to do is get fuel loaded and we should be good to go. Call up and get our clearance as well. Alright, so let's see here. What do I need? Our flight information, get that back up. Alright, so first things first, let's get some fuel rolling, get the plane fueled up, and then we'll contact tower and get our clearance. So we're looking at 5420 on the fuel. So we come down here to the nifty tablet and select load. We're going to be 5420. So we'll put that in. And what was our zero fuel weight? Our zero fuel weight is going to be 55.771. So we'll go by zero fuel weight. Alright, so that's set. Jump over to load summary. Flight time for this leg is going to be about 53 minutes. Green light auto brokers, welcome aboard, my friend Dre. Good to see you. 53 minutes on the flight time. Where is that at? Where do we put that at? Oh, route distance. Let's do that. Route distance is going to be 172 nautical miles. Very short flight. So we'll put that in. We'll leave the reserves and the reserve time alone. Everything else looks good. Oh, let's get the 53 minutes in here. Alright, we'll confirm this load and we will start loading. So that's good there. I feel like my stream's lagging. Is my stream lagging, y'all? It definitely is. That's no bueno. Alright, we'll check it out here in a minute. Let's come off the music for a second and let's get tuned to DCA Tower 119.1. I definitely feel like my game is good, but something's going on with my stream, guys. Is it lagging for y'all? Is it Dre, it's not my aircraft. I'm locked at 30 and I'm at 30. My side is smooth. I think it might be internet. I might need to reboot my router. I haven't done that in a while. If it continues, we will do something about that. Let's see here. What was I fixing to do? Oh, 119.1. And let's just double check that. All right, we are good there. Geo says no buffers here. It could be YouTube server too. Yeah, it's like on my streaming PC through Streamlabs, it looks like when I move my head around it's choppy, and then I also have a copy of the stream pulled up in YouTube, and it's like, see, when I pan like this, it's really smooth on my game. Like, it's not stuttering at all. But I'm looking at Streamlabs on the streaming PC side, and it's definitely, yeah, that's no bueno, y'all. We can't fly like that. That's not good for y'all. And this is just normal panning. And looking over on the streaming PC side, it's definitely... Okay, let's see here. Sim problems, bro. I know, right? Geo says he's not having any lag, but Dre is seeing it. I'm seeing it on my end. Like I said, it's not... Streaming is not on the same computer, so... I'm pushing everything out to YouTube on a separate computer. And that's where I'm picking up the chop. I'm seeing the chop in Streamlabs, and I'm seeing the chop on the output side to you guys. And this ain't gonna work. We're gonna have to restart, guys. Because it doesn't seem, and it's saying here excellent connection on YouTube, so I'm not sure why it's... Hold on, let me try. Let me refresh this right quick and see. And let me put this in performance mode and let's just see what happens. Alright. Pan left and pan right. Let's see what happens there. Yeah, see, it's still doing it. All right, guys, give me a second. Let me restart. Let me restart the streaming PC, and we'll pick back up from here. I'm not going to end the YouTube stream, so you may get just a blank screen for a second. I'm going to leave the YouTube stream going, and see if we can fix this right quick. Give me a second. I'm going to disconnect from VATSIM right quick. Give me a few seconds to figure this out. Alright, guys. Let's see here. Alright, let's see here. Let's see here. Alright, let's get rid of your good old pan test. Oh. What the hell is going on with my Streamlabs? Alright, let me try this. Let's restart this here. Over on this side. This is one of the downsides to streaming, is when things go wrong. They go wrong and you have to try and fix it. Bitrate is what it's always been. I run a 13,000 bitrate. It's saying excellent connection. Okay, that it's no longer lagging in Streamlabs. Hold on, we might be on to something here. I think we got it fixed, y'all. Alright. I think we got it fixed. I needed to restart OBS on the gaming PC. I use NDI to transfer video over to the streaming PC. Something was funky with OBS. Alright. So let's give one more pan test. Let's do a, hold on, let me put this on here. Precision. Alright. Alright, I think that's normal now, guys. Yeah, I think we're golden. It says, nah, go down to 8. Dude, I haven't changed anything. It's just sometimes trying to do it the way that I'm doing it. I've been streaming at 12 to 13,000 bitrate forever. It's always worked. It's never. And besides, I need the bitrate because I'm running 1440, not 1080p. So the issue was OBS was junking up on the gaming PC. Alright, so we're still in the same position. We haven't changed. We didn't restart the sim. We only restarted the streaming PC and we only restarted the streaming PC and the router. So with that said, I'm actually going to refile my flight plan on VATSIM. Just because it's been a little bit. And then we're going to get up out of here, get signed in. Sorry about that. Alright. File that. It's one of them days, y'all. It was all smooth until it wasn't. Alright, so let's come over to Xpilot. Nothing's changed there. We're gonna get signed in. That's good. Flight plan is the same. We still have tower, it's showing. Alright, so let's kill the music right quick.
1213, Washington Tower, you're doing amendment to the flight plan. Expect flight level 210 for your top.
Cleared to Newark as filed. 210 is top, United 1213.
United 1213, that's correct. Expect flight level 210. You're cleared to the
let's
Newark
just make
Airport
sure
via
we
the
still
64
have...
departure. Swan transition, then is filed. Maintain 5,000. Expect flight level 210, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency offline, monitor advisory, 122.8, squawk 2104, 2104.
Cleared to Newark. Actually, can you repeat that one? Actually, wait, I need to get a pen. I'm an idiot. One moment, I'll be back.
Sorry, my man.
Washington Tower, Delta 9754, mic check.
Delta 9754, reading 5x5.
Washington Tower, good afternoon. Piedmont 515, looking to pick up IFR clearance to Norfolk. We have information, Juliet.
Piedmont 515, Washington Tower, good evening. Expect 14,000 for your top.
Okay, we'll expect 14,000 for our tops, and we're ready to copy.
And Piedmont 515, you're cleared to the Norfolk Airport via the AMI 1 departure call transition that is filed. Maintain 5,000, expect 14,000 once your minutes after departure. Departure frequency offline, monitor advisory 122.8, squawk 2105, 2105.
Okay, cleared to Norfolk via the AMI 1 departure, colon transition. Then as filed, climb and maintain 5,000 feet, expect flight level 140, 10 minutes after departure. Monitor 122.8 and squawking 2105, Piedmont 515.
Piedmont 515, read back correct, push start your discretion, expect runway 1 for departure.
Okay, we'll expect runway 1 for departure, Piedmont 515. Alright guys, we got exactly what we filed. The only difference is altitude.
Washington Tower, Delta 9754 with information, Julia, ready to copy IFR to Boston.
So we're going to turn them down a little bit, and let's go ahead and get everything planned up. I think we still got fuel. Yeah, we're good on fuel. Yeah, we've got our fuel. Alright, so let's come down here. I'm sorry about the delay, guys. It happens.
Delta 9754, Washington
So we're going to go KO.
Would you prefer? Would you prefer 350 for your top or
KO
330?
RF.
330.
Enter that, accept it, and then we're going to menu, departures, and we're looking at runway 1, so that's going to be number 1. AMI 1, so that's going to be number 1, and column transition, that's number 1 again. There is our departure.
0566.
So let's scroll on down, and hold on, let's go back.
Delta 9754 is clear to Boston Airport Via City 4 departure. Climb and maintain 5,000, expect flight level 220.
Alright, so by calling, let's put in flight level 140.
And squawk 0566.
That's good. So after that, Michael says he's back, flying into ORF. Winds right now are bad. Yes, I know. But we'll see what we can do. Let's see here. What am I looking for?
Delta 9754.
Alright, FAGED. So we'll hit the no link, FAGED. Enter that, accept it. And then we have Stein, STEIN. Enter that, accept that. And then it's direct to Norfolk, so we'll get rid of this no link here, and then we'll come back to menu, arrive, and we're looking for 5 right now, so that's going to be a 1. No transition into there. I mean, no star into there. And we're looking at ILS 5, so that's going to be another one. No transition for that either, as we're going to vector ourselves. Let's scroll down through here. No links. Let's get rid of them. Alright, so that looks good. That's the end of our flight plan. Oh, hold on. Okay, yeah, that's our hold or go around. Alright, so that's look good. That looks good. Let's come over to the fuel page. And we have zero fuel weight of 55,585. We'll populate that here. And fuel on board. What did we do? What did we do? 5420. So we'll go 5420. That's all we need for that. So we're pretty much all set, guys, for departure. And let's come down here and run let's run our checklist here. Make sure everything is good. External clocks, doors, flight deck preparation is good. Briefing is completed. And let's just double check that everything is on. Alright, so that's good. Seatbelt signs can come on. External lights are on. And we'll get ready to go ahead and start the APU. We're fixing to push back. So he gave us 5,000, so we will enter 5,000 into our altitude select. And we will altitude select that. And let's come back down here and master crossfill everything into FMS2.
Parker, don't first you watch tower. Unfortunately, has to close in a couple minutes.
Alright, well, we got our clearance there about to close, so we're good to go anyway.
Washington Towers, American 876, requesting direction to the announcement visual.
Alright, and let's come up top here and go to FMS1 and come on to the first officer side and go to FMS2.
On my screen, so there's nothing I can do for you. Like I said before, I'm not a radar controller. I can't
Alright,
give you any clearance.
so we're good to go there.
Or else I'd get in trouble. So there's nothing I can do for you. I can only give you clearance within my airspace.
Let's get the APU gen on and external power can come off. We're all set there as well. Let's go ahead and get the red position light on and let's come down here and close up. Is our external, is our other door closed? Yes, it is. Alright, so we're all good there. Let's go ahead and call better pushback. And we'll push back into the alley here. Hold spot 4. And we are going to do a single engine taxi. So we'll only start up our right engine. And it looks like everything is set, guys. So how is y'all doing today? It's good to have y'all on board. Sorry for the delay again. We are rocking Traffic Global along with VATSIM Traffic, so that's what you see in there. Alright, let's go ahead and get the tug connected. And we are on APU gen, so let's come down here and disconnect the GPU. That's good, that can go away. Here comes our tug, our ride. We don't got the little red tug this time. I do not like the little red tug. Guys, like I said, I got a few pictures back from my fueling days at DCA. We'll have to pull those out on stream. I used to fuel the 300 model of this aircraft, so it's good to see that they finally completed a livery in the livery that I'm used to for this aircraft. It's fictional because they didn't fly Q400s. They flew the 300s, so, but it's the closest thing we got, or as we're gonna get, unless FlyJSim decides to model a 300. Alright, he's lifting the nose up there.
Okay, Captain, all secure below. FOD check completed. Steering disengaged. Standing by for brake release. Ready to push out.
Hold on.
Copy. Brakes released. Clear to start engines.
Alright, did Tower already get off? He's waiting on. He might be waiting on me to get out of here. It'd be nice if he was. So we're still on time.
690, welcome to AC, taxi November to the ramp, every night. November to the ramp.
All right, let's go ahead and try to hurry up. Roll on engine number 2. Start feather. That's good. Passenger signs are on, emergency lights are armed, anti-skid will get it. Fuel's checked, disc, fuel cut off.
Alright.
Yep, we lost them. We was trying to get out. Alright, it's no worries. So we'll come on up to high idle. We're gonna single engine taxi this joint.
Set brakes.
Alright, so let's come down to the after start checklist, or start approved. Alright, that's good, that's good. APU bleed is off, anti-collision light, engine's clear for start. Get him disconnected. After start checklist. External power, APU, let's get that shut down. Well, actually, we're going to leave that on for right now because we're going to single engine taxi. Main bus tie can come off. Battery temps are good. Condition levers are
Okay,
max.
sir, area is being cleared. Disconnecting the interphone.
Alright, we'll get standby hydraulic pressure and PTU control on. Oh, we have to get that PTU once we start the second engine. That's good. Flaps, let's go ahead and set flaps 5. There we go. And let's get our V speeds. Give me a second, guys. I still have not recalibrated this daggone thing. Alright, there we go. Alright, de-ice pressure, rudder travel, that's good. Steering switch can come on. Windshield heats, flight taxi switch can come to taxi. Windshield heats can come to normal, and that can come on as well. And yaw damper can come on. And anti-skid can come on as well. That thing is annoying. It only does that really in this aircraft. It's like some noise or something in my joystick, in my throttle. Alright, so we are good to go. Let's switch over to advisory frequency here. And let me get my charts up. We're delayed like hell, guys, but it's all good. That's not the chart I wanted. Airport info. Alright, what is this? Juliet. Yeah, we're gonna go Kilo 1 to Juliet to runway 1. Alright. Washington traffic, Piedmont 515 is taxiing to runway 1 via Kilo 1 Juliet to runway 1, DCA traffic. Alright, so let's go ahead and release the brakes. Taxi lights can come on. Alright, so single engine, it does take a little bit to get up to a good taxi speed, but you see we're rolling, we're good to go. And let's arm pitch hold, and we'll bring that pitch on up to 10 degrees. And we've got this, what is this, Embraer or something? Waiting on us to come out. Clear on the left. We were supposed to go straight, but we are going to go this way. Down Kilo for a second. We'll cut over here. We're gonna try to grease this thing today, y'all. Dre said stream looking right. Yeah, man, we had to restart the modem and everything, dog. You know how it goes sometimes. I need to make myself a checklist. Every time I stream, I'm gonna just restart everything, modem included, beforehand. Yay, coming up out of my home airport. And for the record, I am holding a little bit of right rudder to compensate for the single engine taxi, but it's not bad at all. It taxis actually fairly well on single engine. Fires, what's up, my man? Welcome aboard. Good to see you. Said for real, reboot all your stuff. Yeah, dude. The only thing I didn't reboot was the gaming PC. Like, I'm still on the same session, but Alright, we're gonna give way to this Alaska jet. Let me just see here. I don't know, is he going? Yeah, he's crossing, so he's taking runway 1 as well. So over here is the fuel farm. This is where I had to come and refill the truck up over here. And I'll tell you a funny story. The very first day I was on the job after being trained, I was over here fueling. And DCA has like these air cannons all scattered all around the field. And they're really loud. And it's to scare the birds away. And I hooked up the hose to fill the truck up, and I'm standing there just bull jiving around, and those things started going off. Boom! I mean, it sends a reverberation through your body, and I wholeheartedly thought that something at the fuel farm was starting to explode, and I ran. And the other guy that was next to me with another company, he started laughing his butt off. Alright, so we're gonna hold short here. We got traffic on final, which is traffic, global traffic, but it's all good. So we'll hold here. He's going around anyway because that other traffic is still on the runway, departing there. And so we'll give parking brakes, come back on up to here. And let's get the second engine started. I love this plane, y'all. I don't think y'all understand how much love I have for this specific plane and this specific livery. Y'all don't even know. Hey, hold on, wait a minute. I just noticed something, y'all. Y'all ain't even see y'all slipping. Y'all ain't even tell me that my y'all ain't even tell me that my flight info was like blank. Y'all slipping. All right. There you go. Now y'all got the correct information. All right, let's run through the checklist right quick. After start, that's good. Taxi checklist. I don't even think we came onto the taxi lights. Yeah, we missed some checklists, guys. We just trying to rush and get out of here. That's all. All right, auto feathers on. Flaps are set. Trims are set. Takeoff warn.
700 Airbus A320 is entering the right down for the LS1. 7,570 down at 3,000. There's at the localizer. Into Washington. Washington track.
Okay, let's go ahead and put the bleeds on minimum. Let's shut the APU down. And let's get out of here before this guy comes in. Alright, I'm gonna try to get rid of JetBlue. This is Piedmont 515. We're holding short of 1. Do we have time for a quick no delay on departure?
Affirmative.
Response to American. So, I'll make it very quick. We're coming in on final right now.
American, how far out are you?
We are currently, let me just check right here. We are 5 miles out.
Okay, Piedmont 515, we're holding short for your arrival, runway 1.
Copy that. We're on 515, shore.
Alright guys, that's why it's imperative to make your calls. I seen him out there, but I was going to try to sneak out. So while we wait, alright, bleeds are minimum, anti-collision, let's get the white side set. Taxi lights can actually come off. Now we need to turn our transponder on as well. So we'll squawk what he gave us anyway. And let's come on down. That's good, that's good. That's good. That can come to flight. That's good. Alright guys. I know it's been a slow going this one, but we are ready to depart. Get our departure chart up here so we can see that. This guy's coming in. We're gonna line up as soon as he lands, because we got JetBlue 9700 right behind him. KDCA traffic, Piedmont 515 is lining up until the American traffic is clear, and then no departure on, no delay on takeoff once he's clear. KDCA traffic. Alright, so let's get the
A320 about 10 11 miles to the south of the field, turning right base.
He's turning right base, we'll be good, we'll be clear. Come on, American, my guy, get off the runway now. Washington traffic, Piedmont 515, departing runway 1, Washington traffic. Alright, let's go guys. No delay. Flight rating. Forward pressure on the yoke. There's 80 knots. Release that pressure. Coming up on V1 and rotate. Pull back gently on the stick. Positive brake gear can come up. Let's trim her on up. And we will make an immediate left turn out over the river because we have restricted airspace out in front of us. We got P-55 and P-56 restricted airspace, which is the White House area and the Pentagon. So we will follow the river on out. There's 5,000, but we're, oh no, that's 500. And follow the river right on out so we don't get into that airspace. Let's come back into climb power. KDCA traffic, Piedmont 515 is clear of one right departing to the north and then the south, final call. Alright, so let's go ahead and get AP1 on pitch hold. We've got Rnav pitch hold, we're maintaining 10 degrees. And let's clean the airplane up, flaps can come up. And in a second we'll go ahead and let's go ahead and clear ourselves up to cruise since we don't have ATC. Alright, there we go. And let's out select that. Oh, we already had out select. Alright, yeah, let's out select that. And let's run the checklist right quick. After takeoff, landing gear is up, flaps are up, climb power is set. Leads 1 and 2 on as required. We can come back on to normal here. That's good. Tank 1 and 2 auxiliary pumps can come off. And we know auto feather comes off as well. Yep. Engine temperatures are good. Ice protection as required. Cabin pressure and temperature controls and passenger signs as required. After takeoff checklist is complete. Alright, my friends, let's ride on out. I just reinstalled my KDCA, man, and messed up my daggone V-states. This is all like default crap here. I don't like it.
Freight traffic, JetBlue 9700, here between this captain localizer. About to catch a design slow, we are on about 11.5 knots mile final for the ILS 1. Very good traffic.
Dre says, let's get it. Nice takeoff, my man. Roger that. Appreciate it. Alright, so we're looking good as we come off to the right. Come off to the right. This thing is blinking about. Alright guys, when I tell you I've been practicing, I've kind of been practicing on my landings and working on my landings in this thing. So let's just hope that stays true. And we don't do like we did the other night and fixate and slam her down at 1,000 foot a minute, or 500 foot a minute rather. I ain't never land nothing at 1,000 foot a minute, but geez, that 500 foot a minute is just as bad. All right, we're coming up to 10,000. Get ready to get the landing lights off. Alright, there's 10,000. Landing lights can come off. Wing lights were never on. And let's go ahead and pitch down to 5 degrees per. And that'll give us some climb acceleration. And we'll ride this on up 4,000 or 3,000 and a half feet to cruise. Really short flight, this first leg.
Traffic circle 974 seconds to runway 0 India, Kilo, and then Juliet.
First traffic, JetBlue 9700.
We'll get that out of your way.
That's one final call. First traffic.
Yeah, we're gonna be hopping around this evening, trying to get our check ride complete. The goal is to complete the check ride. This is what I'm thinking. Negative 150 or better. Negative 150 or better. That's my goal. Alright, so out in front of us here, this is Joint Base Andrews. This is where I go. This is where they have the air show. So let's just say I live in this area somewhere. But this is where they have the air show every year. That's where Air Force One and all of that crap is stationed. And I live right down the road from there. Looks like we got out of there at just the right time. Got some traffic coming in to DCA, both Traffic Global and VATSIM. And we're just about 500 feet from cruise. Yeah, that daggone what's the name, man, messed up my daggone V-states. This is all like default right here for the DC area. And that was put in by Driswecki's, even though I asked it not to. It was put in by Driswecki's DCA, which I reinstalled earlier. Alright, so there's 14,000. Let's go ahead and come back to cruise power. Let's run the checklist. Altimeters are set. No need to go over to 29 or 902 if we're below 18,000. Power is set. Cabin pressure is set. And lights is as required. So next up we got the descent checklist.
Washington traffic, Delta 97 push truck.
And let's see if we can get this VNAV to work again. We got it to work earlier today. So let's see if we can get it to work again. We're going to put in 1,800 for our descent. Look at that. It works. 103 nautical miles until top of descent. So we're cruising here for the moment, guys. As we look back at DCA, where we just took off from. This place here is called Haynes Point. This is one of my favorite chill spots to go and plane watch across the Patuxent River. Take your grill down there, cook out some food. It's got parks and all of that crap down there. That's about 10 minutes from my house. And then this park right over here is called Gravelly Point. It sits right there at the edge of runway 19er. So when they're landing south, I like to go to that park and yeah, plane spot. Which, by the way, I want to go and get some footage, man, if you guys are interested in seeing the river visual approach from my perspective from that park. Dre says, nice scenic flight so far. Roger that. Appreciate it, my guy. And let's hop back up front here, check our speed. And let's come back on the power levers. Flight high, come back a little more, try to keep it around 278, 280-ish, that's good. And let's get our ND out a little bit so we can see where we're going. Let's put it at 40, that's good. And otherwise than that, my friends, that was a pretty Leo scenic tours. Yeah, man. I mean, it's only right. This is my area, so I gotta show you around. Gotta show you around, my guy. Let's see here, where we at? So we rid of the charts for now. HD Simulation, welcome aboard, my guy. Good to see you, as always. We're trying to get our check ride done in this Q4. First time we streamed it, we slammed it, broke the gear and everything, had to send the aircraft over to maintenance. And we've been putting in some time, my friend, trying to practice and really try to get decent. Gio and I have been practicing in this thing, man. Doing some off-stream flights and picking each other's brain and trying to figure out what works, what doesn't work. Let's bring the game sounds down a little bit.
Traffic, Delta 9 Charge 4, taking off the runway 01.
Whew. Gotta love it. Michael says, Chance, could you could fly to ATL soon? Mike, that was actually my last stream. We just flew into ATL the other night, dude. It's the stream before this one. What was it? We flew in there Friday night. But actually, ATL is one of my most visited airports. So yeah, we can definitely do that again soon. Definitely. Anthony, what's up, my man? It's good to see you. Hey, look, how's the Discord coming along? Anthony is my Discord guy, man. He has designed my Discord from the bottom up, and now we're doing some revamps and stuff, some stuff that he learned. So I'm anxious to see what that project is gonna look like when it's complete. He said, shit, that's right. When Mike Jones nailed that sidestep, yeah, he wasn't playing. It was a sweet sidestep, too. I'm sitting here all poached up to watch his landing coming in on 9 right. And I'm like, wait a minute. Is he turning at the last second? Yeah, he was turning. Sidestep engaged. Alright, so we sitting here at 14,000. Cruise speed is good. I guess we could let up the guys in the back. There we go. I tell you, I haven't done a PAX flight with this bird yet, so I think next leg we may try to load up PAX. I just be so focused on making sure I don't miss nothing. This bird is very hands-on. Says I'm mostly done now. It's just working with the bots now. Okay, roger that. All right, guys. So this body of water here. This is the Potomac River that drains out into the Chesapeake Bay out here. This is all of the Chesapeake Bay out here. This is the mouth of the same river that DCA sits on. So it winds on back up this way, winds around, comes back up that way. And DCA sits on the same river way back up there. Now this river over here is the Patuxent River. It's a smaller river. But all of these rivers and inlets, man, if you love to fish, good fishing. Good fishing. He's not just a rapper. He's a pilot rapper. That was a good flight. I'm sorry that Geo crashed out, man, but that was a good flight. I enjoyed y'all flying with me that night. Alright, so you know what? Let's get some tunes on. I forgot all about the tunage. I think I'm gonna grab some Spotify. Where is my Spotify? Oh no, you know what? Let's go over here. Let's come over here first. I'm still trying to get all my music and stuff organized, guys, so I gotta go to several different areas to get some tunage going. Hold on, guys. Let me get this adjusted here. Alright. Let me check one more thing because it's not adjusting where I want it to adjust at. Okay, yeah, that should be done. Let's jump back in here, check on our progress. Got 49 miles to the top of descent. And let's bring the power back a little bit so we don't overspeed. Sticks, what's up, bro? What's good, my guy? Good to see you. Go to 955. We got somebody going up to Atlantic City. Is that one of you guys? Y'all waiting on me to come in? I'm doing good, my friend. I'm doing real good. Just chilling on this Sunday afternoon before I gotta go to work tonight, run some mail. How about yourself, Sticks? Hope all is well with you. All is well with you. Alright guys, how about this? How about we go to our new view that y'all like? There we go. Over the shoulder. So we got some cloud cover now. Six says I'm doing well on this side too. That's good, bro. I'm glad to see everybody doing well. All right, 35 nautical miles. And let me pull up my charts here. Me and Gio was having a conversation before stream. I cannot get this thing to capture the glide slope. So I'm banking on having an issue with that as well. So if that does happen, we will hand fly it down, which is needed for the check ride anyway, right? So let's get our charts up here. And we need the approach chart to ILS 547 is the heading. Let's come down here and hold format for a second. Okay, it's still set. All of my stuff is still set. I did this flight earlier just so you guys know. It's a short flight. So all of my stuff is still set. Let's come down here and just double check. 109.1, that's set. Yeah, everything is still set from the previous flight down here earlier today. So we'll swap that back on over to FMS1. And we'll get ready to descend here in a moment. So at KACY we want to be we want 2100, so we're gonna do that. We're gonna, excuse me, I had to cough. At KACY we want 2100, so we're gonna try to do this the same way we did this earlier. So once we get, let's see here. So we're going to be coming in like from this direction, and then we're going to enter a left-handed downwind and go past KACY and come back and pick KACY up at 2100 and descend on into to the approach that way. And let's just double check the minimums is 226. So we will put that in here in a moment. Alright, so let's bring our altitude on down to 2100. Oh, see, here we go with that BS. Out select. Yep, see, it's not, Rnav is not coming on. Yeah, Rnav should be right next to out select. So, alright, we'll just, there we go. We had to wait for it to populate. Okay, I understand now. We had to wait for it to register that we're approaching Rnav. Alright, so the aircraft should, and I say should, start its descent when it's ready without me having to VS it at all. That's what we want. And since we're getting close to TOD, let's go ahead and get the belt signs back on. Get you guys switch back over to the main side. Oh, hold on 1 second. Let me turn this off. All right. Get y'all back over here. Alright, so here comes top of descent. Two and a half nautical miles out in front of us. Since we're running behind, guys, I'm I don't know if I should do that, but those of you who has this plane, is it able to go straight into another flight, or is it best that I reload? I really don't want to reload the sim. Like, everything's running how it should be right now. I really don't want to reload the sim. All right, there we go. VPATH is activated. We're gonna come back on the power, and there it is, guys. The aircraft is doing its thing. Steep initial, but then it picks up the VPATH and it holds the VPATH pretty well. So they got one problem figured out that I was having, and that's good. Now we will have to talk about the glass slope interception. Alright, so we'll get that speed back to 250 or below, since we're right here at 12,000. Captain Shaq, man, you knew I had to do it, bro. You knew I had to do it. And I had to fly it out of DCA, bro. Speaking of, when we land, I'm gonna show y'all. I wish I'd have taken more pictures. I had more pictures on the old phone, and that phone got lost. But I had a ton of pictures from my fueling days, but I still have some. We'll look through those when we get once we stop for a second. Alright, so let that speed continue to come on back. Get our approach speeds and stuff activated. Let's get the landing lights on a bit early. And let's come down here and get the descent checklist. Let's grab the altimeters. 3003. That's set. Approach, that's good. The cabin altitude and ice protection, that's all good. We'll come down here to the approach checklist. We'll run that momentarily. All right, there's 10,000 feet. We'll bring the power back on a little bit. Try to maintain 235, 240. And let's go ahead and bring our ND back out a little bit. And we're getting ready to go ahead and vector ourselves into a left-handed downwind. Let's give a call. So for traffic, Piedmont 515 is descending into a right-handed, a left-handed downwind for ILS 05 approach, Norfolk traffic. Alright, so airport's right off our left-hand side. About 10 o'clock, we can see somebody down there, Delta 955. And we'll go ahead and switch over into heading select. And let's vector ourselves on a parallel to the runway. And we'll come around and pick up Cali. As we go into IMC conditions. It's getting a little bit of ghost in here. They need to fix that with enhanced skyscapes. Still better than anything else that's out there right now. And let's bring that power back on up. Let's try to maintain 210 knots or so. As we come out of the clouds here for a moment. Whew, look at that, look at that. Man, y'all just don't know what this plane does to me. Alright, so we looking good on the descent. 6,700 feet right now, 200 knots. We got Philadelphia approach on. I wonder, Atlantic City is sitting like right at the edge of inside Philly's approach. I wonder if they'll handle our approach into Atlantic City. Alright, so we're all good. Let's go ahead and take over. Let's VS it down about 1,500 feet a minute. And let's come back on the power so we're not over speeding it. Let's get down a little bit quicker. And we're gonna, once we get past it a little bit, get close to our altitude here, we're going to direct to KACY, and that should give us a nice intercept. This thing, it still overshoots the intercept fairly bad, so we'll look for that rocking back and forth while it's catching the localizer. And we're going to give it another shot at trying to catch the glide, but I'm not hopeful in that. Captain Geo is the only one that seems to can capture the glide slope. I don't know what voodoo he puts on it, but it works. Alright, so let's come to the right a couple degrees. Bring her on the back to about 180. Sorry about that, guys. My Track IR Track Clip Pro, I've had this thing for ages. It's beat to hell. Altimeters are set, lights as required, GPS, that's good. Fuel transfer off. Tank auxiliary pumps 1 and 2 need to come on. So we'll get those on. Auto feather comes on as well. That's good. Passenger signs are checked. Caution warning lights good. Cabin is secure. Alright, so let's come down here and type in 12. And let's go ahead and enter, and let's come back onto nav. That's gonna spin us around, get us going to KACY. Norfolk traffic, Piedmont 515 is turning left base for ILS 05 approach. Norfolk traffic. Oh, we're losing speed, not paying attention. Let's get that speed on back up there. She comes on around. Now let's go ahead and drop flaps 5 for the moment. Alright, so Gio was talking about something. Let's go heading mode, right? I don't know. So let's go heading mode, right? Hold that. And then get the... I was clicking the wrong one. Get this switched over to ILS1. Get this switched over to ILS2. So we're getting the ILS reading. We're 17 out from it. Alright, we're going to go ahead and do this landing checklist now. Gear is not down, but we'll get it. Flaps, we'll get those as well. Condition levers, we'll go ahead and go into max RPM. Bleed 1 and 2 minimum as required, so we'll bring that back to minimum. And FA notification, they're notified. Alright, so we're all set. Okay, so we'll arm the approach now. So we have Loke armed and glide slope armed, so there's no reason why it shouldn't capture either. Why is my airplane holding left like that? Did I damage some flaps or something? Or is it the wind? Oh yeah, it looks like it's the wind. 17 knot crosswind, ooh. Alright, let's get the gear down. You see what I'm saying? I have the airplane. It's not doing with it what I want. Something's not right. Why do I have, I must have damaged my flaps. Hold on, let's get the flaps up for a second. And see if we get control back. This is no good. Alright guys, it looks like we're gonna be in some type of issue here. Okay, I might have overspeeded my flaps, so it seems like I'm getting control back. So let's see if we can we didn't train for this in class. So we're gonna take over and let's get this music out the way because we need to concentrate. Alright guys, I am full hands on right now, trying to make something happen. So we are low. Alright, let's go and see if we can get at least flaps 5. Yeah, no, we're damaged. Something's wrong. It did not like that at all. Alright, so let's see if we've got a lot of right aileron in here right now. Trying to get back on the flight path here. Give me a second guys, I'll check chat in a second. Norfolk traffic, Piedmont 515, we're coming in on a slight emergency on ILS 05. We've lost partial control. We're going to be doing a no flaps landing, Norfolk traffic. I don't know how this is going to work out, but we are kind of stable-ish right now. Just trying to get the trim under control. Yaw damper on. Yaw damper should have been on. Alright, so let me get you the flight controls here so you can see what I got going on here. I'm not even going to dare look away and try to find the aileron trim. But we're using rudder. We got the glide slope. Visually, we're off the center line a little bit, but this ain't gonna be that fun with no flaps, so we're gonna have to keep the speed up. It's just to what limit? We've got a lot of right rudder in there right now, just trying to hold this crab with the winds. Whoever said that the winds are bad, yes. Let's start killing some of the power. We want to come in a bit faster, but we don't want to get too slow because we don't have those flaps generating any lift. They hit the rudder trim by accident. And thrust we trust. Roger that. We're trying to work it, y'all.
Too low, terrain.
Don't worry about that.
Too low, terrain.
Don't worry about it.
Too low, terrain.
We managed to get this down safely without slamming
Too
it.
low, terrain.
That's gonna be a daggone check ride if I ever seen one.
Terrain, low, terrain, 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 terrain. Too low, terrain. Too low, terrain. Too low, terrain.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Woo! All right, we're down, guys. We're all over the runway, but we are down. After I don't know what happened with the airplane, but she went buku bad. I might have hit something. I could have. Goodness. All right, let's exit here to the left. All right, let's get. Oh, flaps are already up. We didn't have any. All right, let's get on over here, and we gotta watch that one because that was a rocky one there. I'm sorry I'm not in check, guys. That was a slight emergency there. Something's up with my our #1 engine as well, because I'm not getting any beta on it. And another thing, let's see here. Okay, spoilers are still up. Yeah, I don't know what happened. It could have been either maybe I hit the aileron trim or something. Rudder trim, no. Aileron trim is good. Rudder trim is good. All right, we'll get a new airplane. We will get a new airplane. I wasn't gonna reload the sim, but we will, and then we'll go on up to Atlantic City. We're still doing pretty good on time. Captain Shaq says 188. Hey man, that's good considering it wasn't stable. I wasn't fixing to go around because we had some problems there. But Yeah, see, I'm not getting, see, it's moving. It's moving, but the, yeah, it's not responding. Engine number 1's not responding. Alright, so we'll get over here. We'll get a couple replays. Got an American CRJ. It's coming in. I don't know where he's going, but we're going to take gate 8. Not bad for a last minute emergency. We did the right thing, taking over the aircraft, not letting the aircraft continue on, and managed to save it. I know everybody in the back is probably scared crapless and had to change their pants. Because, I mean, we were daggone near 45, 50 degrees in the roll. Alright guys, let's throw this parking brake on, shut her down, and let's come up here and get the get that off. That can stay on. Complete the flight here. Let's see what it's saying over here on Volanta. Yeah, Volanta's saying negative 226. So it's still better than negative 5, considering we weren't stable at all. Let's see, beta detent. Yeah, I was in. Both of the throttles was responding. Like, they were both responding. But I was getting no indication of throttle response on engine 1. So I don't know if that had something to do with the landing there or what. But let's check it out and see. Let's get rid of that for right now. Let's grab a couple of replays. Oh, let's disconnect from BatSim first. All right, let's get a couple replays and then we'll go into getting up to Atlantic City so y'all can spend some money at the casino.
Too low, terrain.
All right, so let's watch this from your perspective. Oh, see, yeah, like that thing. Yeah, something happened to it. Look at it. It's like completely feathered. There was something going on with that engine. So you mean to tell me, did I land on one engine? Now it's windmilling. Bro, I landed on one engine. Look at that. Oh yeah, we getting checked out on this thing today. That's happening today. Like it's trying to restart. I don't know what it's doing, but how the aircraft was acting is exactly what I was feeling in the airplane. Like it wanted to roll left, which means I had asymmetric thrust. I thought it was the flaps, which is why I put them up. But this makes perfect sense now. I had like an engine failure or something in the left engine. See, now it's like, I don't know what it's doing. I don't know if this is a replay feature thing, but how the aircraft was acting was exactly that of a left engine failure as far as Yeah, see, we're all off center line. We're just trying to maintain our crap here, boys. That makes perfect sense, y'all. Let's scroll it back. Let's watch it from here for a second. Hold on, let's get here. So look, you see how the airplane wants to keep going to the left? It makes perfect sense. And I'm fighting it with the rudder and the aileron to try to keep it semi-stable. But look, the aircraft wants to go to the left. So I gotta compensate with a little right rudder and some right aileron. It wasn't stable at all, but it makes sense now. I still remember to keep the power in all the way down. Slight little bounce, but I mean, look, that was about as good as you can get with the engine out. It says take it back to when things started going bad with the aircraft. Okay. Let's jump back in here for a second and see if we can get back. Alright, hold on. Let's and see, here's the other thing too. You gotta remember that the X-Plane replay system may not show things super alright, here we go. Let's rewind this some. I mean, look at this, guys. We were on our way. I mean, and I think about here, I don't know exactly where we were at, but look, the aircraft just starts rolling. Now see, the power is not saying, yeah, look at the prop RPM. It was cutting out. I didn't see it. Look at the prop RPM. Look at that. Guys, look at that. How did we come back from that? Every Dash 8 crash that I've seen, these things just rolled over on its side like that. How did we come back from that? At this point, I had no idea where the airport was. I was just trying to get control. We were getting slow. And I was trying to diagnose the problem. And never did look here. The torque is still up there, but the prop, look at the prop. Shows that you lost power in number one prop, yeah. Here's the prop became feathered, yeah. Welcome aboard, Crosswind as well, dude. Good to see you, my friend. But yep, that's what happened. We lost the engine. We managed to recover from that. This will be my second engine failure in this aircraft. And I couldn't actually see why we lost the engine. I mean, we had the prop where it should be for the different phases of flight. We didn't run the engine extra hard or anything. And I think the excess yaw is not only due to the fact that we lost the engine, but let's see here, what is it? A 17 knot wind as well. So think about that, guys. That's best case outcome. Right now, we're just trying to diagnose and maintain altitude. All right, so let's fast forward this. We've seen what happened there, and let's get a runway view of that. Is this even my runway? mean, look at that, y'all. I can't believe we made that. Whew. Still looks pretty, even in fail mode. I mean, we had a high angle of attack there, but man, we were freaking fighting for our lives here. Did a little bit of aero braking, keeping that nose up for a little while. But man, alright y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and get into the planning for the next flight. And we're gonna, on this leg, we're going up to a short flight on up to Atlantic City, on up the eastern seaboard here, so y'all can spend some money. So stay right here, keep it with your boy, and we'll be back in about 5 minutes. We are going to reset the sim because I don't know what happened. So we're going to go ahead and be safe and reset the sim. And we'll be back with you in about 5 minutes. All right, we're back. Rock City, what's up, my guy? Phoenix J Aviation, what's up, my man? Good to see you both. Man, y'all just missed a harrowing freaking approach into Norfolk. Lost the left engine. Was fighting her all the way to the ground, but we managed to get her down. And I'm just trying to get my thing up here, and then we'll be good to go. There we go. All right, we're going KORF to KACY. Piedmont 516 this time. All right, let's get signed back into the VATI. Connect. Booyah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. This is the start of the second leg, Piedmont Flight 516 with service to Atlantic City. Hope y'all got your wallets ready to get on up there and spend some money in the casino. So with that said, let me give you the information here. All right, so here's our flight plan. Going up to Atlantic City. We're not going to, maybe we can, let's see how long it is. How far? Yeah, we're not going to climb up to flight level 210. We're going to stay at 17,000. Taking the block fuel of 5.8. We're going direct to Skull, Daphne, then we're picking up the Victor 139 Airway to SIE, then direct to Atlantic City. Block time for this leg is another 57 minutes, which isn't bad. Zero fuel weight, 54.9, all of that good stuff. So with that being said, let's go ahead and hop into the aircraft, get the fuel loaded, and yay, let's get up out of here. While I drop stuff and hit the wrong buttons. All right, so we did reload the sim. We're gonna try to treat the aircraft better this time, but for what it's worth, 180 or what was it? 188 was good. Dog, don't tell me my freaking Streamlabs is doing this crap again. And it is. Okay, what did we say the last time? It wasn't Streamlabs, right? So let me do this before I go through all of that again. Let's close out OBS on the gaming PC side, and let's reopen OBS. Give it a second to send out the Z signal. Okay, here we go. At least it's not in Streamlabs. Let's check on the YouTube side. There we go. I don't know why it does that, but okay. We know how to fix it now. We went through that problem earlier. All right, let's come down here right quick. Let's go ahead and get the position initialized. Let's come over here, get our load. Allow us to minimize that and bring up our flight plan again. 5815 is the block fuel. Zero fuel weight is going to be 54,951. Alright, so that's good. Over to the load summary page. Flight time is 57 minutes, and the distance is going to be 186 nautical miles. we'll pop that in. Let's go ahead and confirm the load and start loading. While that's going on, let's come down here and get our flight plan entered. And we're going to, I keep wanting to start immediately typing. I forget I have to select the line first. All right, so KACY, enter and accept. And then we're going, let's see, SCHOL. No, that's SDH. SCHOL. Accept that. Direct to Dunphy. DUNFE. Enter. Accept. Then we're picking up the Airway 139. That's number 3. Enter. And we're exiting 139 at SIE. Do we see a SIE here? Let's go over to the next page. It's gonna be number 11. So we'll pop that in. Boom. And then we're going direct to, hold on, where is our, oh, it didn't do it this time. Why? All right, so let's delete this. It didn't do it like it did the last time. And let's come down here and put KACY. Perfect. So we'll put we'll just drop 17,000 there. And then we'll come to menu, arrive. Well, actually, let's go back to menu and depart here. We're going to be departing on 5 again, or 5, the same runway we come in on. No departure, so we'll leave that blank. Got a no link, let's get rid of that. And let's go back to menu, let's go to arrive, and we're arriving on 04. So that's gonna be at number 1. Enter, no star, enter, and we are going to take all right, let me see here. We're probably gonna try the Rnav this time. Let's see if we can get it to descend on the Rnav. Captain Shack says, big up, I just got home. Phone was on 4. I'm gonna get right with you and take a look. All right, let's see here. Let's look at what we got. Rnav GPS runway 4. Alright, so let's do number 1, and we will do Jadab or whatever it's called. It's number 2. Alright, so we're good there. Scroll on down and get rid of this no link. Alright, so we're looking good, guys. Hold on. I'm seeing some more. Okay, that's the end of arrival. Alright, so let's come over here to the fuel page. Alright, we're still getting loaded up. Alright, so with that said, let's go ahead and get some other things set up here. Bring our altitude We're gonna just go straight on up to our cruise, 17,000. That's good. I'll select that. Come over to nav source, FMS1 there, and we'll put this back onto FMS. We want FMS2. We gotta cross field that information. We're gonna climb out and pitch hold. So let's get that 10 degrees nose up pitch on the flight directors. That's good. And let's set some trim down here. That's good there. We can also go ahead and pre-plan our pushback. That's good. And do we have any okay, we look good. Don't look like any traffic here at the moment. I stepped away for a few, but watched the replay. 218, great job. Those winds were tossing the bird around. Yeah, dog. It was the winds, but yes, we did lose an engine, dude. We lost an engine. Chat and I confirmed it. And that's why she wanted to roll to the left, because we had asymmetric thrust. I thought it was asymmetric lift with damaged flaps, but it's all good. We got her down safely, and we're just waiting to let's just make sure that everything else is set. Let's go ahead and start running through our checklist, and then we'll fast load it. We need to get the recirc fan on. External check is complete. Out gear doors, that's good. Flight deck preparation, that's also good. And briefing, we have gone over. So let's come up top and get the recirc fan on. That's good to go, my friends. All right, so before start checklist, passenger signs, we can get those on now as well, because we about to get up out of here. Emergency lights are armed. Anti-skid can come on. That's good. Fuel transfer quantity, we're still getting fuel. Emergency brake pressure, that's good. Power levers are in disc. That's good. And fuel condition levers are off. And takeoff data we will get. Let's go ahead and set flaps 5 for a second and get our V speeds. 121 there, that's good. Alright, so before start checklist is complete. And we will run the start approved checklist as we're pushing back. Other than that, yeah, we're just about good to go, guys. We're just about good to go. Fixing to get up out of here on this one. Yeah, that was a rocky approach, y'all. We're gonna try to do better on this one. I think that last approach, though, I think that might get us the so-called checked out on this aircraft. We just need some other systems to cooperate with us, but other than that, I'm starting to understand how this bird operates and how this bird flies, except for when it does stuff like randomly fail engine number 1. Other than that, yeah, she's coming along nicely. They're updating it. They're keeping the work going. All right, so yeah, we're already signed in the VATSIM. There's no traffic, so we're good. We will go ahead and we'll keep the same squawk code. Oh crap, I just realized you can switch it over. Okay, so we'll keep 2105. Alright, I ain't waiting on this no more. Let's go ahead and fast load. Ah, come on, track IR. Ah. Sorry about that, guys. Alright, I'm gonna close this door. Keep the frames up. Alright, so let's see here. Zero fuel weight is 54,644. Let's get all of that data input here. Alright, zero fuel weight, 54,664. Is that what I said? No, 54,644. 54,644. And fuel on board is going to be 58,15. Alright, boom. That's all we need there. Come back over to the flight plan page. And we'll get a couple more altitudes here just so Rnav has something to go off of. I don't know why it didn't, oh, I know why. Yeah, it did pick it up. Okay, I remember. Gotta wait till it gets close. Actually, I'm gonna clear that one out because I don't know that that's gonna be. Yeah, let's clear this one out too because I don't know when it wants to descend. But we have one in there for our cruise. All right, guys, let's go ahead and start the APU so we can get off GPU power. Greenlight says if you ever had an engine failure, use the dead foot, dead engine principle. Keep speed above blue line and feather dead engine and use only rudder for live engine for directional control. Yeah, we were kind of doing that. The engine automatically feathered, I believe, because we had auto feather on. But yeah, we'll keep that in mind. Appreciate the tip there, Greenlight. All right, guys, I think we're ready to push back. Let's go ahead and close her up. And let's just make sure that everything is closed on the exterior, right and left, and we're good. And let's get better pushback to pull on up. Get the gen on. External power can come off. And we can disconnect the generator. Spitting that knowledge at Greenlight, yeah, he is. And that's what I like, guys. I like that everybody knows a little bit of something. We can all give some advice. I enjoy that. So yeah, it looks like Philadelphia approach is on, so it's a good possibility. Let me show y'all what I'm looking at right quick. Alright, so here's where we're going. Atlantic City is here, so I'm wondering if Philly approach will actually direct us into Atlantic City. So we shall see. We shall see. All right, everybody back there buckled in, because we getting ready to pull on out. Let's go ahead and get the beacon light on. What is this guy? Okay, there he is.
Door lights out, bypass stands in. Parking brake set, walk around complete. Bin doors and exit panels secure. Safety zone is clear.
Alright, parking brake is released.
Copy, parking brake release. Clear start both engines.
Alright, let's come down here. Battery master is on. Doors and fuel and lights are out. APU bleed is off. We never engaged it. Anti-collision light is on, and engines are clear for start. So we will bring up the after start checklist. What do you say, guys? You want another single engine taxi, or shall we just go ahead and start both of them? While you decide, we will go ahead and get number 2 started. All right, let's come down on the music a little bit. Come on in the start feather. Drew Stone, what's up, bro? What's up, my man? Glad you can make it, my guy. All right, we're going max on the props. Whew. You hear it. Y'all hear it. Know y'all hear it. Let's set the parking brake. Let's see here what we got. All right, we're gonna go ahead and start the second engine. Let's go ahead and run the after start checklist. APU can come off. Shut that down. That's good. Main bus tie can come off as well. APU's bleed air 1 and 2 as required. All right, main bus tie and APU bleeds 1 and 2. We'll get them on to norm for right now. Give them some air circulation back there. Battery temps are good. Condition levels are max. Standby hydraulic pressure and PTU control can come on. That's there. That's good. Elevator travel, full travel. Release the gust lock. And we have full travel on the elevator. Flaps. Let's go ahead and set flaps 5. That's good. Rudder travel. Got full right rudder and full left rudder. That's good. Steering switch can come on. Windshield and pitot heaters. The windshield heats can come on. And we'll put that to normal. Flight taxi switch can come on down to taxi. Spoilers. Radios are set. PFD, MFD is good. Yaw damper can come on. And that is the after start checklist complete. And let's run the taxi checklist. Taxi light can come on. Altimeters, let's double check. 3003, that's still set. Alright, we're good there. Tank auxiliary pumps 1 and 2 can come on. Auto feather as well. Auto feather select. Flaps are good. Takeoff warn. Let's check that. Alright, takeoff warn test. Condition levers are max. Pitot static heat can come on. That'll clear the rest of our warnings up there. Ice protection as required. Caution warning lights are all extinguished. Flight clearance, we're good. Cabin is secure. Alright, that's the taxi checklist, my friends. We are fixing to get rolling. Taxi lights are on. Alright, so let me pull up my chart here. So we can get some information for Norfolk here. Alright, so pretty much coming out, making a right turn on Charlie all the way down to Charlie 1 to 05 is our taxi for today. With that said, let's get the brakes off. Did not do is crossfield, so we'll do that now from FMS1. Alright guys, we're on the way to Atlantic City. Traffic Piedmont 516 is taxiing to runway 05 via Charlie 1. Go for the traffic. Alright, there's nobody in the area, but just in case, because we're not looking at the map at the moment, we'll make our call. And we on our way. On the way. Try not to lose the engine this time. We're gonna bring this baby down in one piece. Going there for a second. Alright guys, we look like we are all set up. That US Airways is sexy. We're gonna pre-tune Philly's approach. once we get airborne, just in case they handle us into to Atlantic City. We are still on the road of learning this airplane, doing a lot better in her. I can't help but think that it wasn't, I don't know, do they have random failures modeled in this thing? Or was it something that we did, or that I did, that caused that number one engine to fail? Alright. Stop her here at the whole short line. Let's run our lineup checklist. Crew notification as required. Bleeds 1 and 2 can come to minimum. That's good. Anti-collision light can come on to white. We'll get the landing lights on as well. Alright, that's good. Transponder, let's get that set on. That's on and reporting altitude. Flight controls are free and clear. We already checked that. Flight taxi switch can come to the flight position and landing and taxi lights as required. So we'll get that to the flight position. Taxi light can come off. And that is our lineup checklist. We'll pull up the after takeoff checklist, so we're ready to go on that. Final approach is clear and runway is clear. Norfolk traffic, Piedmont 516 is departing runway 05 to the northeast, Norfolk traffic. Alright, so we'll, parking brake can come off. Off, I said. Alright, let's get you the cockpit camera. And let's pause the music for a second. And let's get ready to rock and roll. Alright, we're lined up on the runway. Let's go ahead and come up over the gate. Advanced power. Flight rating. Forward pressure on the yoke. There's 80 knots. Release that back, that pressure. There's V1 and rotate. Come on up, gentle. How's the rate gear can come up? We're right at that 10-degree mark. We'll hold what we got. And let's get this engaged so we can autopilot nav. LNAV, and we got pitch hold selected. Let's get a flyby. Woo! Alright, flaps can come up, and let's drop this baby back into climb power. Alright, we're set there. Climb power is set. She is ready for departure. Yes, sir. Norfolk traffic, Piedmont 516 is clear of 05 right, departing to the northeast. Norfolk traffic. Final call. Alright, so we're coming right over the mouth of the Chesapeake Bay. And this is another one. This is called, I showed you the other day of the Chesapeake Bay Bridge. This is the only other way across the bay from the eastern shore to the western. This is the Chesapeake Bay Bridge Tunnel. So it's part bridge and part tunnel. And it's not up high like the other one. It sits right down on the water. Alright, so we'll keep an eye on the temperature here. For icing conditions, we're still +5 right now, so we're good. No anti-ice is needed. As we climb on up through IMC conditions. Can't see nothing out there right now. Not a thing. But we'll just monitor the instruments, make sure the aircraft is doing what we want it to do. And let's bring the range out to about, we can do 80 for right now. And bring hitch range. Hitch range is good at 40. Alright, here we come on the breakout. Oh man, look at that. Look at that. Green light says, love being in IMC. Yeah, it looks good, especially on the breakout. Coming through the clouds, I love it. I love it. Alright, we can bring that sound on back a little bit. Come on back up front for a second. Oh, I know what I noticed. I didn't put them wipers up to quiet it down a little bit. Alright, so we're coming up on 10,000 feet. We'll get ready to reduce that pitch to 5 degrees. Continue our climb on up to cruise. Alright, there's 10,000. We're going to go ahead and nose down. Landing lights can come off. And there's our speed increase. So we're good there. And we'll get rid of that out your way. And we on the way, my guys. So yeah, we started a little bit late. I was going to try to get another leg in down to Richmond, but that's not going to happen. It's 8 o'clock here. I got to be to work at 10:30, I think. So after I hop off with you guys, I'm going to go ahead and head on in. Beautiful departure, my man. I'm here in the background finishing up dishes. Roger that. Roger that. Alright, so we don't have any ATC, so let me see something here. I wanted to get some other stuff playing. So we got our select going as well. And we'll go ahead and give you the ultimate view. And we'll hang out here for a moment. Alright, here we come to top of climb. Give her a little bit of nose down. There's out cap taking effect. As we come and get ready to make our left turn. Appreciate y'all again for hanging out with me on this Sunday evening. Guys, make sure y'all smash that that thumbs up button. Y'all know what it does for the channel. It helps the channel out. Yeah, we'll end this over in Atlantic City. And then who knows, depending on time, tomorrow we may try to do something tomorrow. Nothing's confirmed. I'm still trying to get back into the routine of streaming and mixing that in with life. So our schedule isn't quite set yet. So that's just a disclaimer there. But I definitely appreciate you guys hanging out with me when you see me on, when you see me going live. Oh crap, we are at cruise. And look, not paying attention. Alright, let's come back to cruise power. That's good. Caught her right at the nick of time. Right at the nick of time. Alright, so we should have done this while we were climbing. We're good with all of this. Alright, tanks 1 and 2 can come off. Auto feather can come off as well. Ice protection as required. All of that stuff is good. Move on to the cruise checklist. Altimeters are set. Power is set. Cabin pressure is checked. And lights are good. Next thing we got is the approach checklist. Oh no, hold on. That's wrong. The descent checklist. Oh, that's wrong too. Yeah, the descent checklist. Alright, yeah. We're good to go. Captain Geo says, you know we here. Roger that. You know how that goes. Let's get an outside shot here for this beautiful livery. I forget who made this livery, but I like it. But I feel like like when you're sitting on the ground, the PBR is a bit too much around the nose, I think. It's a little bit too shiny. I mean, it looks fine right now, but I'm talking like it looks factory new. Oh, that's a nice shot there. That's a new desktop screenshot, right? Wallpaper right there. Anybody else streaming tonight? Nobody? Be nice to have somebody to watch while I'm at work. So we're checking out some stuff on Spotify as well. There's another guy I really like. His name's Harris Heller. He does stream beats. Has a lot, I mean, I do mean a lot of 100% non-copyright music. You can get it in the form of downloads. You can get it on Spotify. You can get it pretty anywhere major. So I pulled them up on Spotify right quick. I don't have premium, so we will get ads, but I'll mute when the ads come up. I may look into I don't know, my son might have Spotify premium. I might have to hijack his. Alright, so let's hop back up here right quick and see if we can get 2 for 2 on our Rnav here. So far, 2 for 2, 60 nautical miles until top of descent. And we'll have to see how this approach is coming in, because we may need to, well, you know what? Yeah, Philly approach ain't even on anymore, so yeah, we're gonna have to vector ourselves, which is fine. Which runway were we expecting? 04. Okay, so it's almost pretty much gonna be a straight in approach. From our current direction, it's going to be pretty much a straight-in approach. So I like that. So yeah, each update they release, man, this plane is getting better and better. Not that it was bad to begin with, but I'm starting to feel fairly confident with the Rnav doing and acting how it's supposed to. I just need to get a hold of that daggone instrument approach. How you making out at work, Gio? They got you with one pilot again tonight. I might have to leave out for work a little bit early because I want to get something to eat. I'm hungry. And I bet they close at 9 o'clock. Oh no, they close at 10. Yes. Yes. Yes, sir. Alright, are we getting an ad right now? No, we are not. Now we are.
The more we do with our phones, the more network quality and reliability matter. And only Verizon has been the most.
All right, we'll be back on the tunes just as soon as the ad gets done.
That means the best experience with calls, texts, and data usage. According to customers, there's only one best network. The only one ranked number one in reliability.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to see if my son got
We are building 5G right.
got premium. I'm gonna have to hack him. Gonna have to hack my man there. Yep, we just crossed the border from Virginia into the eastern shore of back into Maryland. Then we're gonna cross over the tip of Delaware here for a second, and then on up into New Jersey. Frame rip. Alright, so we got 35 nautical miles until top of descent. Yeah, something just hit my frames and I just got disconnected. We'll give it a second to come back. Alright, there we go. Alright, let's see what's going on here with the tunes. Let's pull up our charts here for a second and see approach. We're looking at the Rnav for 5. Yeah, the Rnav for 5. Oh no, hold on. I'm tripping. It's supposed to be 4. I'm on the wrong daggone airport here. Here we go. That's what we're looking for. Alright, so we're looking for 2,000 feet to the bottom of the descent there. 318 feet on the decision height. So let's get that. Let's get that turned in. Alright, so we'll do 320. Alright, so the next goal is to try to figure out how to actually fly this Rnav approach. I don't think you hit approach. I think you just do LNAV and VNAV and it takes you down to at least your minimum. That's the way I understood it in the manual. So we'll see how that goes. So let's come back on the range here, bring it back to 40. We're 17 out, bring it back to 20. We got top of descent right out here in front of us. We're looking good. Oh, we just got a clearing. Couple nice little hops tonight. Couple little mismatched towels, but that's all good. Trey says, I love that wing view. Yeah, man. I'm telling you. This one here is my favorite, though. This one's okay. I like to be a couple seats further forward, but this one's good too. But it's just something about sitting here watching the props do their thing. You have to make sure VNAV altitudes are set in FMS so computer knows what altitudes to capture. Okay, let's see if we can't do that right quick and make sure. We got 7 miles here. So what we're going to do first, let's go ahead and bring our altitude down to 2,000 since we're getting the V profiler thing to pop up. Alright, that's good. Out select and VNAV that. While we wait on that to start this descent, let's come back over to the flight plan page. It says you have to put the altitudes in for the approach. Okay. So see, this is what I don't get about this thing. This says times 42:48. I don't understand that, but I take it that that's the altitude. Yeah, see, it's already got the altitudes in here. 520, I guess that's where it takes you down to. Yeah, so does that looks good to you, right? Green light? I mean, it's already pretty much, well, let's come back on the power a little bit. Here comes the descent. Pull back on the power. Yeah, so that looks good. All of the altitudes are set according to what we're seeing here on the chart. Is there something else I need to do, green light? Alright, so let's come over here right quick and run the descent checklist. I'll send this 3012. Alright, so altitudes are set. Approach and landing briefing is completed. Cabin altitude controls are set. Nice protection as required. So we'll come over here to the approach checklist. And let's jump over here right quick and okay, that's set on that side as well. Alright, so VNAV is doing this thing right now. So we'll see if this thing will take us down to at least minimums. All of the altitudes are set, so it looks okay from what I can see. You have to manage speed. I would keep speed low around 140 or less. Okay, you talking about for the final descent? Or are you talking about now? Because we're still a ways out now. So you talking about from like this area here, 140 or less for that phase of flight? Roger, that's what I was thinking. After 520, you will have to hand fly. Right. This is where I thought it dropped off at. Okay, no worries. Just trying to learn how to do this stuff. At least in this aircraft. Michael Foster says, how do you update the ARAC cycle? You have to have, do you have a Navigraph subscription? That's the first step. And the second step is to go into the FMS data manager and update all of your add-ons. Realize it's about 2 miles from fast and slow to 140 or less and get gear down. Okay, let's see what you're talking about. Okay. Fasten is our initial final approach fix. Roger that, so we will do that. Alright, so we're coming through 11,700. Descent's looking nice. And we're going to see if the aircraft will do what we want it to. Engines are looking good right now. Let's just hope they stay that way. Let's check this number 1 engine. It's still spinning, so I think we're good. I don't want no engine failures on this one. Alright, here comes 10,000. We'll get the lights on. Alright, and with that said, we are on descent, so we'll bring you back over to this side. So we'll try to hold, try to keep it around 200 knots for the rest of this descent. Just try to take things a bit slow here and keep an eye on the aircraft so it doesn't kill us. Oh man, look at the beaches down there. Just look at that. Freaking awesome. Awesome shot there. Just coming through 9,000, looking good on the descent. She's right on profile at the moment. We just picked up Sierra India Echo. And we're going direct to Dobb, and which it wants us at 2,000. So let's go ahead and begin slowing her down. We got Fasten out there in front of us, just about 18 miles. Let's see if Let's see if the aircraft, I'm gonna let it do what it do, but let's see if the aircraft will continue and be where it should be at the, well, I just got disconnected. And be where it should be at the correct waypoints. See this is saying 4,000. I don't think we're gonna make that. Let's go let's VS it. Bring the power off. And let's bring the altitude down to 1700.
I'm Serena Williams. You watch me live on TV.
And I'm the dad from that hilarious sitcom you watch.
See, that wasn't right.
Thanks to DirecTV Stream,
that 4248.
Brought together.
See, sometimes it'll say
There's a laugh track.
Oh, who them? Yeah, well, they
like at or X522 for the altitude, but that didn't make sense. We should have put in 2,000 for there.
Get your TV together at directtv.com.
Can we do it now? Probably too late. Yeah, there it is. So we're high now on the approach.
That's because they've invested $13
Hopefully we can pick up fasten at 1700.
5 years. It's working. In just the past few months, they've taken down 1.7 billion fake accounts to stop bad actors from doing harm. But
we got the airport out in front of us right there.
On their platforms is never done. Learn more about how they're helping people connect and share safely at about.fb.com/safety.
Sorry about the ad there. Alright, yeah, we're gonna be slightly high for this waypoint. But now that I know, I need to just go ahead and manually put it in. Because that 4,000 didn't really make sense. But sometimes the altitudes look weird in this this FMC. So we're going to be slightly high, about 800 foot high. But we are looking good to pick up fasten at 1700. Atlantic City traffic, Piedmont 516 is straight in approach for the Rnav 04 Atlantic City traffic. Alright, there's 1700, there's the capture. Let's go ahead and bring the throttles up and let's get back on. Okay, so do I have to lower my altitude here? Because it's definitely not yeah, I think I messed the approach up because it's not VNAV isn't coming back on. Keep 1700, you're not at fasten yet. Okay, yeah, we're at 1700, but VNAV won't come back on. Shouldn't it be armed right now? If it's going to do the Rnav descent for us? We're on speed at about 143, that's good. miles out from Fasten. Alright, so let's go ahead and drop the gear now. I can't make sure your FSS mode not heading. Yeah, I'm in FMS mode. We're on the LNAV, but I can't get the VNAV to come back on. And we're 1.1 miles from Fasten. But yeah, we are FMS 1 here. Like it started a descent, but yeah, it's wanting to go back up to 17. It looks like the approach is armed. Yeah, she's not descending from 17 though. I have the airplane. Can't wait much longer. We're going to be high. Let's get that speed back up. Cockpit cam. My altitude was set to 1700, which was the final approach altitude. Should I have had it lower? I think that's what it was. Alright, we're high. Let's go ahead and chop the throttle and try to get back down on the Poppy. Says, I see you never lowered your altitude on. Okay. So it needs to go back down. It needed to go down to what, that 520? Alright, we're high, so waiting on that daggone Dre says negative 121. Roger that. Trying to get this thing back to some sort of glide path on the Poppy lights here.
500.
Doesn't look like we're far off.
Terrain.
Alright, there's one red.
Minimums.
Alright, there's minimums. We are still slightly high, but we're trying to work what we got.
Terrain.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Keep that power in. Lower that nose gently. There we go, guys. That was a lot better this time. Even though we lost the, we had some issues with the Rnav, but we're still learning. I think it's safe to say we may be checked out on this aircraft. think it's safe to say, guys. I don't know. What do you think? More training, or should we call it checked out? We handled an engine failure. And what else? So we'll just roll it all the way to the end here while I get up my taxi charts, because I have never landed at this airport before. Alright, give me a second, guys, to get stable, and I'll be back in chat with you. Alright, we'll exit there. Landing lights can come off. Taxi lights can come on. Wing lights can come off. Strobes can come off as well. And let's get up top here and start the APU. That's good. Green light says little more training is always better. Roger that. Oh, each and every flight is a training flight, but you know what I mean. We went from saying we're not comfortable with flying the aircraft on VATSIM. We're on VATSIM right now, but of course we didn't have any. I thought we were gonna have. When I started, we had DC Center, so I thought I was gonna get controlled a little bit. Which is cool. The comfort level is rising. Alright, APU gen is on, and we are going to single engine taxi. Shut down number 1. I'll be making this left here. And let's get the flaps up as well. Looking good, guys. Whew, I love this livery. And it brings back so many memories. So what y'all think about that landing? Better than the first one? We gotta definitely watch a replay of that one. Fire says, I'm back, just took a break and trying to get these Carter PW installed for the 321 plane maker keeps crashing. Roger that. It's fairly easy once you do it once or twice, Fires. Alright, let's get these into taxi. And we'll take the second right over to the terminal. Find us a place to park it and get some replays going. Definitely hope you all enjoyed these two legs and a Dash 8. We'll bring on around to the right. Find us a stand here. Got an American ATR there to So we'll park next to this other heavy here. So yeah, guys, when I used to see the Dash 8 300 coming to DCA, they almost always taxi single engine. It was rare that I ever seen them with two engines running until they either landed, until they took off or just upon landing. Stop it right there. Let's get the parking brake set. That's good. Get ready to shut down number 1 as well. Cut the fuel off. And beacon light can go off as well. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Atlantic City. Let me go over here on Volanta and complete the flight for a second. Negative 113. Negative 113, Volanta is saying. So with that said, let's go ahead and try some replays. Run a couple replays, and then I gotta be out. I gotta go to work. Alright, so that disconnected us from the VAT. Let's see this approach here. Yeah, we were messing around trying to get the but thanks green light for the assistant. So I got a little bit more clarity now. You have to get that altitude down lower. So we were coming in a bit high, but we corrected and got her squared away. Watch this one, watch a couple other ones. Glad you all can join me tonight, y'all. Make sure y'all smash that thumbs up button. And anybody else streaming tonight? Nobody, no one ever answered. Nice approach from the cabin back here. You know we gotta get a couple of replays from the outside. That looked like a nice approach. Hardly no flare. Just set her right on down. Like that. Let's watch it from here. We were a little high on that, but we didn't trip out. Just kept that power in, all the way down, kept the power in. Slowly lowered that nose. Whew. Yes, Lord. That was a nice one, guys. All right, let's get one from the I gotta get one from back here. I want to see those landing gear struts do their thing. Now let me get some more tunes on, then we get my two of my favorite views and I'll be out. Get some more tunes on now. That's one of my favorite parts of this aircraft. It's just how detailed. Look at the struts compressing. Alright, let's get one from the tower view and then we'll save my favorite for last. Back pocket, welcome aboard. Haven't seen you around here, man. Thank you for the compliment. Definitely make sure you smash that like button, that thumbs up button. If you enjoyed the content for the short while that you're here, be sure that you subscribe to the channel, my friend, so you don't miss out on the future when we go live or when we upload. That was a really nice landing, guys. And just think about it. 1 week ago today, I smashed this thing. I smashed it into the ground, trying to cut power like you would in a jet. But you got to keep that power all the way in, all the way down. It says, yeah, I was lurking the other night, flew to ATL right before you. Roger that, man. Next time maybe you can fly it with us. No need for the lurks over here, bro. You're more than welcome. Let me get set up for my favorite view, which is the side of the runway joint. Yeah, we need the side of the runway joint here. You know what? Yeah, let's put it right. Let's put it like right there. All right, let's take it back a little bit more. Alright, my friends, y'all know what this tune is. This is the moment where I will leave you. Thank you to everybody that showed up, hung out with your boy on this great Sunday evening. This is the one that I will leave you with. Thank you to everybody. Captain Gio, Greenlight Auto Broker, Seatback Pocket, Fire, Michael Foster, Drew, Ray Sanchez, Xavier Tidline. Who else came through? Rock City Strong, Captain Shaquille Oatmeal. Thank you all for coming to enjoy me sharing my passion of aviation with you. And until next time, do something that you love, and the sky's the limit. We'll fly together, guys. Until the next one, Leo Sticks is signing off. See ya.
Pretty much anything else than your machine.
Listen to the sound. We going back on that one. We going back on that one. One more game.
It wasn't always just a single shade, a palette full of gray.
Yeah, we going back on that one.
I can burn it brighter than the sun.
All right, y'all. Love each and every one of you, and I'll catch you on the next one.
Don't box me in. Don't, or I'll leave. I'd rather be a dreamer. I'd rather be free. I'd rather be a leader. I'd rather be a queen. I'd rather be a singer in a trashy cover band. I'd rather be a closer. I'd rather be clean. I'd rather be a poser in a magazine. I'd rather be pretty much anything else. I'd rather be a dreamer. I'd rather be free. I'd